You ever notice how Josh Hart plays basketball kinda like a squirrel? And no, get your mind out of the gutter. I'm not talking about his cheeks. The 6'4" guard is often one of the smaller players on the court, but has boundless energy that he uses to gobble up rebounds and loose balls at a rate that doesn't really make sense given his size. I mean, just look at the 2024 playoffs. Hart, who is only 2 inches taller than I am, out-rebounded the 7-foot tall Isaiah Hartenstein. It's rare in the modern era that we have a little guy putting up those numbers as a rebounder. Heck, Charles Barkley is 2 inches taller than Hart, and that's like the thing people know about the round mound of rebound. Well, that and the gambling, but still, Hart might be the closest thing we've had to a Charles Barkley in the modern NBA. Though, I do have to say as a rebounder, Russell Westbrook probably comes pretty close. But here's the thing about Hart, he does it almost entirely on effort. Hart isn't some secret geometry savant like Dennis Rodman who understands rebounding angles better than Albert Einstein, he just tries harder than everybody else. You hear that stereotype of players being a real gym rat or a guy who brings his lunch pail to the arena, but Hart actually does that. Now, don't get me wrong, Hart is a phenomenal athlete, and I'm not just saying that because the optics of a pasty old dude calling an NBA player a bad athlete are pretty terrible. The dude can run circles around most of the NBA with amazing stamina and is a more than serviceable shooter at nearly 35% from 3 for his career. However, Hart's best skill is his desire, and he's got the perfect coach in Tom Thibodeau to take advantage of it. Apologies for using a biblical reference, but if Thibs is the New York Knicks' god, their Jesus is not Jalen Brunson, as good as the point guard might be. It's Josh Hart, except in this case, Thibs is sacrificing his favorite son, not for the sins of all mankind, but in the name of Thibs' Lord and Savior, minutes. Remember when Hart missed 2 games toward the end of February this season? What did Thibs do when he was ready to come back? That's right, he played him in limited minutes in a game where the Knicks were comfortably losing against the Celtics. A game where the Knicks probably weren't winning, even if their spark plug was putting up big minutes. Oh, what's that? No, of course not. Hart played in nearly 41 minutes that game, falling 1 assist short of a triple-double. But here's the thing, whether you love or hate the way Thibs coaches, Hart was built for this. To steal a phrase from Tom Hardy's Bane,
"You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it."
Hart lives in that dark pain cave that most of us just want to get out of as quickly as possible. This guy just can't help but give his team everything he possibly has, even if it means long-term pain. So that's why I say Josh Hart plays like a squirrel. He wants that nut more than you do, and he's gonna get it, even if that means getting run over by a rogue Honda Civic, or in Hart's case, a Draymond Green punch to the nuts.